All right, man. Let's go to our next story.
Romeo Miller now last week, and I thought it was dead there. Right, we didn't want to talk about the father and the son dynamic. It was tough, and then we seen the shit play out throughout the weekend, bro. And I got my thoughts, man.
Spit them out, man.
Both these brothers are looking kind of foolish, man. And it's wild to see when you talk about the amount of respect we have, not only for Romeo Miller, but his dad, Master P. We had Master P on the show. It was one of them names on the list that we had in the beginning of this shit, and we were very humble and happy to check that joint off.
Yeah.
And really, when it first came out, when they said they wanted to keep it private, I thought that shit was genuine, dog. I thought it was genuine.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing Master P sitting on the camera every 5 minutes talking about it, and his son going back and forth, and I'm like, yo, this shit looking staged now. I'm not saying that what they were going through initially wasn't genuine, because I think that there are some wounds there that they played out publicly. But now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, what kind of world is this? Is this shit really fake? Because
I have no idea.
You think about what Wax said a couple months ago, when people called him crazy and did all this shit, and then Romeo, and then it's like, yo, is this shit really what it is painted out to be, bro?
No. Think about what people post on these sites. You posting the best of you. You know, the best experience. You know, you might be in Hawaii. You might have got a haircut. Like, some people ain't post till they get a haircut.
Word.
Some women ain't post till they get their hair done.
Word.
Like, you're not getting like the real true story. You're getting the best of people. Even on a video app. Like, you're trying to give your best to people. Very few people are gonna let you in. And when they're most low and they're most vulnerable. So I could see how it could be a lot of fronting out here. I see that. Like, some people, you know, you could look like $1 million and don't have nothing, as opposed to somebody who look like shit and got $1 million.
All right, let's stop it. Let's pause it right there. My bad. I wasn't prepared to do that story tonight. That's a story that just popped up. Can somebody spell Fantasia? Fantasia. Okay, there you go. Fantasia. Let's see if I can get her. We are broke. Okay. Now, let's play a little bit more. Then we could go to the Fantasia part.
Just never really know. So social media, to me, has never been an indicator of that. It looks good for some of the rappers and shit. You look like, damn, look at that house behind, look at that car, look at the bitches, look at that chain. I want that, but do they really own all that? But as far as with them, man, I don't know if I would say Romeo's they both looking crazy because they playing it out in the public, right? I think this is something that Romeo, if you had an issue with your dad, hit your dad directly. What the hell are you doing going on the internet airing your laundry out like that? But the same goes to Master P.
Yeah.
But Master P did say he tried to reach out to him. That should have been it. If it's family, that shit's not going into the public. Like, even if somebody's taking shots at you, like, fuck it, just leave it alone.
Yep.
Just, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go into the public and go back and forth. If we ever get a chance to talk, we talk. I'm not going to the public and doing it. But people got images to protect. People got brands and things to protect. They got an image, you know what I mean, to protect. So when you have that, you're going to jump on the internet and say shit. You're going to do that. But one thing that struck me, though, I want to talk about this, too.
Yeah.
It's him saying he didn't get his money from his dad.
Uh-oh.
That hit me like, whoa. So it's...
Let me pause right there. So we can all... So people can... We can go through these issues. But as long as the world don't know that we going through these issues, it's okay. As long as we don't bring it to the internet. Romeo said he been trying to talk to his father. But every time his father basically ignores the situation and act like he just tripping. Romeo seen his father give condolence to DJ Twitch which is respect. But he seen that and he felt some type of way. He said, this is what he said. We are going through these things. Your own kids are going through this. We need you. But you've been out here playing public games to gain love from the fans and the supporters because everybody think you so perfect. And I just love when I see grown people. I love when I see. Now, mind y'all, I'm a supporter of Kwame Brown. But Kwame Brown, we just did a video where Kwame Brown said that he believed, and if you was here, you heard on the video, Kwame Brown said he believed that some parents are having kids for money. That's what Kwame Brown said. And y'all know I said that's true. I said, but I don't think that's 100% correct. I said, I think also parents are having kids because they want to have kids and they love their kid, but they don't have the actual knowledge of how to be parents. So let me recap that. I believe parents have kids for money, and I believe parents have kids that they really love, they kid, but they wasn't properly taught how to actually be a parent. A lot of us don't know how to be a woman or a mother. Or a man or a father. We learn as we go. Now, I also see Kwame Brown gets on here. I seen Charleston White. They going in on Romeo because he brought it to the public. If my father is living his life on the internet and I'm trying my best to reach him, I'm trying to get something done. I'm trying to address this. So Romeo is a spoiled brat. A young lady. She come in on one of my videos. She said Romeo is a spoiled brat. So this young boy is a spoiled brat because he didn't grow up in the condition I grew up in. But what he worked for, he not old. You telling me as a kid, it's okay that we take all our kids' money and use it for our own benefits because we are the parents? But didn't Kwame Brown and many others say you should not have kids just for money? Ain't that what some of y'all say? But all of a sudden now it's okay for the father and the mother to recruit or take from the child because he's a celebrity and because his daddy brought him up in a mansion. Now, see, you know what I noticed? A lot of y'all are just that. You take your kids' money. In the black community, it's acceptable to take your kid money. I don't know what they do in non-black community, but I remember working a job and I had to give up half of my little check to help pay the bills. I remember as a grown man, not even living in a household with my parents, I bought a car. My car got totaled. As I was at a club, I had parked the car at one of my relatives' house. And she called me. She said, "Where you at?" I said, we out at the club. She said, "Your car just got totaled." She said, "Your car just got totaled, baby. Somebody was driving, a drunk driver, and totaled your car out." I said, "What? That's the only car I got, man. What? I got a good job over here and I live in Omaha, Nebraska, and I totaled my car. The car is in my name. I paid for it. I paid the insurance, everything. But it was in my daddy's name. Because that was my first car I ever had. But I paid for everything, but it was in my daddy's name. I had to do all the insurance. They said, okay, we're going to have to pay you this out because your car totaled. We're going to pay you this amount. My daddy said, I said, okay, whoop. they had to speak to my daddy because everything was in his name. So we on three-way. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. My daddy back at home, but we on three-way with the insurance people. She telling me how much she gonna send me, you know, for my car. I said, yes, ma'am. Said, we're gonna send you this much. My daddy said, well, you gonna give me some of that, ain't it? Dad, my car just got totaled. I gotta buy another car. What you talking about? So you just gonna get all that? You ain't gonna send me nothing? The money that I got is only what, $3,700. I gotta get a new car with this. This not even gonna cover for everything I had on my car, all my stuff. Like, everything is total. Everything going. They only gave me $3,700. You say I gotta give you some? How am I gonna get a car? Well, you gonna have to give me some of that. Because his name was on it. As we on three-way, my father told them people, well, send me half and then send him the other half. Cause he gonna have to give me some of that. I ain't lived with my father in 3-4 years at this time. I live in another state, and my father said to the insurance people, send me half and send him the other half. And he did that. Do y'all think that was fair? You think because Romeo Miller was living with his father birthed him, his father got to take and all his money from him. You think that's fair because his daddy is rich and because they grew up in a mansion? You think it's fair that Romeo could get treated like that by his father? Do you think it was fair that my daddy would tuck half of my money when I don't even live with him? That's cool? I mean, oh, I thought you said that's cool. You said that's cold. No, that's not fair at all. Bro, you keep talking to me about that story, bro. My dad and I stopped talking for a long time because of that. I couldn't even get a new car. I had to ride to work with a man that I didn't know that well, but he was a family member. I didn't know him that well. And man, I had to, I had to get up early, ask this man to come pick me up, pay for money that I didn't have. I had the money to get another car, but my dad, my black father, because this is what goes on in the black community. For most of us, you get some money, you get a job, they want that money. You live here, I gotta pay these bills, and you think you just gonna go get a job? See, in my household, and for most of us black kids that coming from the hood, you get a job at 15, 16, pick a bill, nigga. And don't try to pick one of them little ones. Get a bill. And ain't nothing wrong with helping out. Ain't that wrong? But to take from your kids, I would never do my daughters like that. Me and my dad fell out for a long time, man. I was so fucked up behind that. I couldn't believe my dad would take my money. And I don't even live with him. He didn't pay for my car. He didn't pay my insurance. But you can get on the phone and tell these people, yeah, give me half and send him the other half. All because the car is in your name. But I paid for everything. I paid my car off. I paid the insurance. But because it's in your name, you told this woman, and you know what that woman said? I said, ma'am, that's not right. I couldn't believe I had to talk to this lady while my dad is on the phone. I said, ma'am, you telling me you're going to send my dad half of my insurance money when I pay my own insurance? She said, I'm sorry, but his name is on it, and we got to do what he say. I said, wow, the game is cold. Your own daddy can do you like that. My daddy is a great dad. But that right there was some cold fucking shit. My dad took half of my insurance money. I live in a state where I got to ask somebody else to pick me up and do this when I had the money to buy me another car. He took half of my money. Y'all telling me that Romeo is in the wrong because he had to come out to the public because he couldn't fight his daddy no more in the house. He had to go get help from the public to see the real, and now he's able to get some of his money. Romeo said, and I don't have the information to pull up for y'all, but y'all go do the research. Romeo said, what's good, gang? Romeo said he getting his first check. He about to get his first check from his rap snack. He said he been doing, I think, 5 years, and he about to get his first check. His first check. Now we talking about real stuff. We don't give a fuck about no music, dog. Fuck all that. No disrespect, but we ain't here. We bro, going. Hey, that's cold, man. There's no way y'all saying Romeo is in the wrong because, and I see everybody talking about it. And I was so shocked to see Kwame Brown, who we just saw. And I'm a supporter of Kwame Brown. Y'all gonna see this on my video. Kwame Brown said, I'm starting to think some of you parents are just having kids for money. But because Romeo daddy is rich and Romeo grew up in a rich household, it's okay for his father to take his money. But we have an issue with poor people. Man, y'all see that? We have an issue with poor people. Poor people parents can take their money. In the hood. In the hood, you can take your kids' money. But when you're rich, hold on, I'm saying it wrong. And if you poor and have kids and take their money, that's an issue. But if you rich, you can take their money and it should be okay because, man, I brought you up and you living a lifestyle that many would dream of. You got people that saying, Master P can be my daddy. Man, he could be my daddy. This boy just told y'all he contemplate suicide. He said, he didn't say him specifically. He said, your kids contemplate suicide. Your own kid contemplate suicide and depression. Niggas on the internet saying, Master P can be my daddy. Master P can be my daddy. So you telling me you want to take the place of a nigga who's dealing with some internal stuff with his father, and the only way he can get his father, if Romeo would have never came out, he wouldn't be getting none of his money. Are you paying attention? Some people felt bad for him, and now Romeo said he just now about to start getting some of his money from his chips. But all the money he said as a little Romeo, he said he got none of that money, and everybody is saying that's okay because your father paid the bills. But if you poor and your parents take your money and have kids for money, it's an issue. It's an issue. But if you rich, the parents can take your money because we rich and I got you a nice house. But what is a nice house? What is this? If your own kids are committed suicide, Romeo's sister committed suicide. Romeo said your own children are dealing with suicidal thoughts and depression. So we justifying and we not gonna look at the situation for what it is. We gonna just sit here and say he bad for putting out family business. Well, if he didn't put out family business, he might be dead right now. Who knows if it's him that actually thinking about suicidal thoughts of living with his father and watching his father take from him for years. And this is what he said, keeping his mouth closed. From what the story is, I did a little research. Romeo went against his mother for his father, and now he finding out his father true colors. Or he been know his father true colors, but he said, I blindly followed you for 30 years. Exactly. How can a man hustle when everything he got, his daddy is taking it from him? And they saying, you better go get a job. Yes, ain't that wrong with saying Romeo need to go get a job? But he wouldn't need a job if his daddy wasn't taking all his fucking money. So Master P is not wrong for taking his son money because he what? Romeo grew up in a rich household. So it's okay for Romeo to take his, for Romeo to not get none of the money he made as Little Romeo. And we know Little Romeo was battling with Bow Wow. And we know how big that was for us that grew up in that era. It's amazing that you parents are willing to take from your kids. And it's amazing that we see parents say stuff like, I think some of y'all parents out here just having these kids for money because y'all clearly don't take care of them. Romeo just said his daddy is that daddy. But Romeo is in the wrong. But y'all the same people that out here saying, look at them kids. They mama don't do nothing for them. They mama don't take care of them. They get all that. Y'all heard this story before? I pay all that child support money. And they don't do nothing for them kids. Y'all the same men out here that saying Romeo is wrong and Master P is right for taking from his son. But y'all the same men that pay child support and say that woman don't do nothing for your kids. Y'all are them guys. And I'm talking to the YouTube. I'm not talking to the chat. I'm talking to the YouTube world. I'm not talking to the chat. I'm talking to the people that gonna watch this video because that's, you know, I'm making YouTube videos. Y'all pay child support and claim that the woman don't take care of the kids. But when you look at a Romeo situation, he's saying that he never got none of his money. He wasn't allowed to look at none of his contracts. And just now, just this year, he able to get some money from all the shit he done. Man, y'all some cold fucking people, dog. Y'all some cold fucking people, bruh. Let me show you something. Let's look at this right quick.
A lot of artists that you see, they look like they have it. And we smile and we come out and we put on a good show. But in real life, some of them are struggling.
In real life, Romeo exposed that Master P kids, he didn't say he. He said Master P kids, including him and others, the kids, are dealing with suicidal thoughts and depression. Y'all gonna look past that because he grew up in a rich household? Boy, you niggas would do anything to get some money, huh? So y'all will go deal with suicidal thoughts and depression. You will take Romeo's spot because he grew up in a rich household where, man, dog. Let's see, can we find it? Brody said he would like to hear Master P's side of the story. We're gonna see, can we find that?
And we don't.
But after you hear the real, Fantasia is saying some shit right now that lines up exactly with what Romeo said. But we don't want to look at these celebrities for the real because we want to take their place and just have a daddy that's successful. And yeah, he put us out there for to get all. Some dumb people on the internet saying, bro, you made all that money, woo this. The boy said he ain't looked at none of he's not allowed to look at none of his contracts. He can't get involved into that. Because why? As the kid, get out there and work. You don't need to worry about this shit over here. I got this. I told y'all, my daddy took my insurance money. For what? Explain that. Because he my daddy? I haven't lived with this man going on 3 years, 3 to 4 years. My car get totaled in a different state. And because his name is on it, because it was my first ever car, But I paid for it. I paid the insurance. My car get totaled. My dad take half of my insurance money. Ask something. Bro, you know what type of feeling? Imagine the feeling I had to hear my dad say that. My car just got totaled. How I'm going to get to work? I don't know nobody here. I mean, I got relatives, but I don't know nobody here. How I'm going to get to work? I'm talking to the insurance people. They saying, we're going to send you a check, you know, and boo, boo, boo. Okay, boo, I'm going to get me another car. I ain't really tripping. Hey, can't you just send him half and send me half? Yo, Dad, what? Dad, what you? She said, excuse me? Yeah, send him half and then send me half because his name on it. And I said, ma'am, no. I need that money. I got to get another car. Man, I was so hurt to hear my dad say that, man. You would do your own son like that? I said, Dad, you know I got to get another car, right? We sitting here, we damn near went into an argument while this insurance lady on the phone because I couldn't believe my daddy was saying this shit. Yo, Pop, what are you saying right now? Man, you know, I got to get a car. My car just got totaled. Did you hear her? They got to send me a check to get another car. Well, you know you got to help out with me. Help out, right? What? I ain't never had to help you out other than send you money when I send you money. You talking about a kid that send his money when it send his father money just to send his father money. But you saying no because my car got totaled. I got to help you with what? You ain't never told me you need no help. But now all of a sudden this woman's on the phone, and because you got leverage over the situation, because your name on it, you tell this woman to send you half and send me the other half on my car. Man, I couldn't believe my daddy would did that. So the fact that I can see what Romeo talking about, because I know where I'm from, you get a job, black parents want some of that money. They want some of that money. I was paying bill at 15. The reason I got into the streets, because we was short on bills and I wanted to help out. And when I wanted to help out, nigga, that turned into, you got a little extra? Man, so you wonder why some black kids start selling dope. You wonder why they start dealing in crime to try to get some of this money. Because it's pressure from these black parents. Black parents put pressure on you in the hood. You ain't got no money to help out right here? You eating up everything up in here. Black parents say that to their kids. Some of y'all ain't going to admit it. But I'm here to try to tell you the real. That's what I do. I'm here to expose my life. And when I hear stories like this Romeo situation, I know he not fucking lying, because I had a father to do me the exact same way. All because he my daddy, he's supposed to just take from me? Because he my daddy. Man, y'all got the game fucked up. I love my daddy. I got a good daddy. What Romeo said? Y'all don't love my daddy more than I love my daddy. That's what Romeo said. But I know my daddy ain't right. I know my daddy is out here trying to portray a lifestyle for y'all on the internet. I know my daddy would pay everybody else to make it seem like he a good businessman, but his own kids, I haven't seen no checks. Ask Lil Romeo. I never seen a check. Ask Lil Romeo. I wasn't allowed to look at no contracts. I believe him because I know what it's like where I'm from. If you get a job, then goddamn it, I was making $145 as a little kid working at Bumpers. I was making $145 every 2 weeks. Imagine having to pay some bills with $145 every 2 weeks. Flipping burgers. As a little kid. You telling me I gotta? Now I don't mind. I can't. Yeah, but Dad, I ain't got but $100. Well, you gonna have to pay one of these bills. I got a great father, but I know what he did wasn't right, and I stopped talking to my daddy for a long time. Long time. I couldn't believe it, but I ended up forgiving my daddy for that. I said, man, boy, what would make a father do that? I said, man, it had to be something going on really bad, but you don't take from your kids, man. You don't do that, dog. And like this woman said, they try to, that's why I keep telling y'all to break your connection from these celebrities, bro. What they life that they tell you they live, some of them are really successful and rich. But a lot of them, they portraying something that is not real. Once again, let's listen to Fantasia.
I have it. I'm just now building myself back up. I lost everything twice. So I cook my own food. I don't need no chef. I'm from North Carolina. My grandma and my mama taught me how to cook.
Sammy Mack here.
No. I'm interrupting myself.
Yeah, no, I cook my own food. I don't have a chef. I go get my own groceries. I don't have a driver. I drive my own car. You know, that is fake. I don't want that life. Or else I quit. I don't want it. It's already a lot out here in the industry. I don't want that life. I'm just like you, sis.
Romeo has every right to expose his dad because that was the only way he can get some of his money. Y'all want to sit here. This man, I love what Romeo said. I love my daddy more than y'all. But I know what my daddy is doing is wrong. And he lying for the internet. Because he trying to keep this image. He said his dad need God. This man know what his dad is doing. Y'all, we out here spectating. How we just gonna sit here and just assume that this man is lying when he telling us about his father? We just supposed to assume that he's lying. And you can say the opposite. You can say, well, you assuming he telling the truth. But God damn it. I know that nigga wasn't doing that IDC commercial for nothing. Well, that nigga was trying to get paid. And come to find out, he still wasn't getting paid. I know he's not lying because, like I said, I dealt with it. I've seen it in my own household. And I know other niggas, mama and daddy, take their money too. Yeah, I know parents that proud that their kids sell drugs so that she can get some of his money. You ain't hear what I just said? I know some parents that allow and it's okay with their son selling drugs because she gonna get some of the money. I ain't the only one that knows some people like that. I ain't the only one that knows some people like that. Y'all know some too. Some of y'all might be in here when you sold drugs and your parents was okay because you paid some bills with that drug money. But when you go to jail, goddamn it, hey, deal with what the consequence could bring to it. Now, my boy said he want to see that Master P responds to it. So let me see, can I find that video? Let me see if there's a video of Master P responding.
So Master P extends an olive branch to Romeo Miller after social media feud. Hey, what's up? I'm A-Dub, and you gotta check this out. So Master P has extended an olive branch to his son, Romeo Miller, following their public dispute. The No Limit Records founder and his 33-year-old son became embroiled in a social media spat over the weekend, stemming from Romeo appearing to call out his father for addressing the recent suicide of DJ dancer Stephen Twitch Boss, yet allegedly neglecting his own child's mental health struggles. After a bitter back and forth between the father and son duo ensued via a series of Instagram posts and comments, Master P issued somewhat of an apology to Romeo in what he says is his final post on the matter.
I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, why you call? I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo. Like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man, and if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing, why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people, but you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertained this on social media, I thought it was about the DJ Twitch post I put up, and I thought it was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving, Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter. And for any parent that's going through this, because I know debt, it brings people closer together or it tear them apart. But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world, not to get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look, you've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from that. You go help people. I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can, but I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong. I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community.
Whenever I hit ailment, mute my mic. My bad. What I was saying was, I can respect what he's saying, and I like what he's saying, but he's guilty. He's guilty. Everything Romeo said, I can honestly say I believe it. Hearing this response, he know he was wrong. He know what he did was wrong. And to start it off, he said, I thought it was about the DJ Twist thing because he showed condolence. And Romeo said, your own kids are dealing with this depression and suicidal things. And then it led up to the money stuff. I honestly believe that he's guilty. That's my feeling. That's my opinion. That's an opinion. I like what he's saying. It's a clean PR route.
Then helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back. But I can get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace. Because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together.
Oh yeah. He definitely guilty, dog. He definitely guilty. A smart person can peep game on that shit right there. Oh, that nigga definitely took his son money. Oh, I can guarantee you, he took his son money. I can guarantee you. And he know if his son keep going at the route he going, because y'all got to peep game. See murder. His own brother already came out, years ago, exposed him up. See, Master P been in the news when it comes to his family for a while, that he makes sure he take care of the outside before he take care of the inside, because he want to keep his name clean. He most definitely did exactly what Romeo say he did. And if Romeo keep going, Romeo gonna destroy the brand that Master P has built. And that's a be good, bad on everybody in their family, but especially for Master P. He definitely is guilty. 100%. 100%.
But you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we can get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God gonna do what he gotta do.
Man.
You know, I'm not gonna come on here no more. So bloggers and everything else is cool. Whatever you want to deal with Romeo. Whatever y'all think he's saying is true or whatever, that's cool too. I can live with it. I'm at peace now. I had to speak my piece.
In his caption, Master P vowed to move on from the feud while doubling down on his belief that Romeo's issues revolve around money, not family. I'm at peace now. I know the truth. This social media rant was never about my daughter. This is about some money. Houses, cars, and jewelry are temporary. You can't take any of it with you when you die. Life is too short. People gotta stop being ungrateful and place blame when they're not where they want to be in life. I'm tired of people saying they love me only when I give them something. I'm not an ATM machine or a robot. I have feelings too. Thanks for all your prayers. We need it. I'm moving on, going back to work and hustle for the ones that appreciate me. At Romeo Miller. Diddy, T.I., NFL legend Deion Sanders, former NBA star Metta World Peace, formerly known as Ron Artest, and comedian Eddie Griffin were among those who applauded Master P's message. Master P and Romeo Miller's dispute began when the latter seemingly took issue with his father posting about Stephen Twitch Boss passing, yet allegedly avoiding his own children's struggle with suicide and depression, referencing the accidental overdose of his sister, Tatiana Miller, in May 2022. Things escalated when Romeo posted a poem titled The Tree of Trauma on Instagram, expressing his deep-rooted frustrations with his father. The poem included a series of questions such as, why do you feel the need to promote and hold a product on every interview just to validate your worth? Don't the people see that? And how come it took my daughter being born to finally realize that we have blindly been feeding the enemy? Master P fired back in an Instagram post of his own, accusing Romeo of being part of a generation that blames their parents for everything while letting his son know he won't tolerate disrespect. I'm the one who set up the family meeting to talk after Tati's death. That meeting was regarded as disrespectful for being transparent. Romeo replied in a since-deleted comment, I pulled up to the crib time and time after that and you deflect. I've texted you countless times and you reply and deflect. Social media is the only way you communicate. Now you want to talk. Anything to protect that image. I loved you so much that I followed you blindly for 30 plus years. You know we talk behind closed doors. You aren't the man who you paint to be, and why is it war because I refuse to follow you?
Romeo not lying. And y'all, and I know a lot of y'all gonna sit here because see, this what it is. You used to living a lie on the internet. You used to it. 95% of people that have an issue with this are used to living a lie on the internet. And this is why I stay on my girl. I stay on my girl. Stick to the real. Stick to the real. We not gonna hide when we up. We not gonna hide when we down. Because that's how the people can hold that shit over you and they'll fuck your life up. Most people hide the real life. Most people only gonna take the picture of the best shot. I come on here and I tell y'all, if I ain't got no haircut and you don't like it, nigga, fuck it. But when most, at least 95% of y'all gonna hide the real. You're gonna get on here and portray a lifestyle so you can get people to, man, can you sub up? Yo, I'm going through this. Look at all these people that go use these fucking groups to gain money. Look at the Black Lives Matter movement. How they finessed all these people out of this money. But they ain't doing nothing to help those families that they got the money from. The woman say she's still living in the hood. Say she haven't. Come on, bruh. Most of us, man, I'm glad I don't live this life, bro. I'm glad I don't get on the internet to portray something. Because when you start exposing shit like this, he said, do we care? He said, Romeo, he didn't make about it. He said, what is we talking about? Do we care about Romeo? He didn't make about it. I don't know what you're saying. Yes, we care about this situation. Because we have to expose real. We have to expose how sick we are to hide who we really are. You rather get on here and tell the people that I live this lifestyle. Woo, look at me. Then go home and cry at night because you're being sexually assaulted. Yes, these type of stories matter. Because it exposes who we really are. If you can learn to live in your truth, can't nobody hurt you. Can't nobody damage you. We can get so farther ahead if we can learn to embrace who we really are. But we keep trying to live these lifestyle that we can't even afford. Yes, this matter. Most definitely. Most 100% it matters. We got too many people living lives on the internet, and when they get off the internet, they somebody else. My boy said this is why I deleted social media. Bro, I tell my girl all the time, stick to the real. Don't hide nothing from me. If you feeling some type of way, tell me. If you feeling some type of way, when me and my lady get into it, your family ain't got no business. Hey, you and Kat all right? Nah, we ain't all right, but we'll be okay because that's our responsibility. I don't need you calling me, asking me about me and my lady. You understand? Hey, everything is not good. We be good one day and we go down. Bills might get paid late. Bill might get paid on time, but they'll get paid. And I'm going to make sure I take care of that. I'm telling you, we have an issue being who we really are. We go out here and buy all this bullshit to try to fit into a group. And on this side, we crying and hurting. So yes, story like this matter, dog. Story like this matter. Because he exposing who his father is. Because his father, he say, is one man on the internet. And yo, come on. Stop. Don't come in here lying. Don't come in here lying. He said, I see it every day. Sound like 97% of Atlanta. He says healthy, just being yourself in the long run. Don't come in here lying. We all know this to be true. All of us have lived a double life on the internet at one point. And I told y'all, I think as a kid, what helped me the most, I used to hide the fact that I lived in the fucking shack. And when I learned to embrace who I am, I don't got the nice shoes. When I learned to embrace that type of shit, nigga, I was able to live what you say, Brody, a healthier life. It's so stressful, bro, to try to get on here and pretend like I care about something, and then when I get off, nigga, you know how much, man, I can't do that no more. I can't do it. I tell y'all the real about me so I can live at peace. Live your truth, bruh. And when you exposing shit like this, nigga, this is the real fucking deal. Because everybody can fucking see it. Especially in the black community. I don't care about what other people doing. I know that in the black community, I know this is a real fucking deal right here, bro. Niggas taking all kind of pictures, hiding who they really is. Then when you go meet them, goddammit, they living on an air mattress. See, I tell you, I really lived on the air mattress. I ain't gonna hide it from you. I had my place in Mississippi, when I used to live in Mississippi, I had an air mattress and I cooked chicken patties all day. Had a TV and a table from Walmart. Yeah, you come over here, you gonna see the real. Hey man, I ain't got it like that. Yeah, I could have it like that, but I ain't, nah. Well, I'm gonna go waste all, nah, fuck that. Now, when I started to grow and get older, now I started, like my lady, we furnish her to play. But if I was by myself, an air mattress, a TV, and a Walmart table, and I'm good. Yeah, go buy my clothes at Walmart, buy me some shirts, buy me some pants, look nice. But like I said, of course I got designer clothes, but hell no, nigga. I go to Walmart, get me some clothes, and nigga, look. I got this my gaming room. Look, nice shirt right here. Nigga, I go to Walmart, get that bitch. Nigga, I be looking good in the motherfucker. You feel me? Of course if I were to go to my room, I'm in the game room right now, but nigga, I go over there and pull out all kind of Walmart shit, nigga, and I look good in the motherfucker in it too. Motherfucker be like, damn, you look good. I know. They don't even know, nigga, I be shopping at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, a lot of us try to live this lifestyle and pretend like we got it sold up, like we got everything. Man, I got it on lock. I'm big baller. You ain't big shit. You ain't big shit, nigga. Quit fucking lying. So yeah, man, these stories are very important because a lot of us portray an internet lifestyle. Get off the internet, nigga, go back to living in the dark. Nigga don't tell you how they fucking lighting them counters up around the house. How they got bugs in the house. Yeah, nigga, I had roaches when I used to live in Mississippi. Shit. I had, not at my own place, but when I used to live with my daddy like a long time ago, and one of our place had roaches running all through that motherfucker. At nighttime, when you go to the bathroom, cut the lights on, roaches running that, but god damn. You used to be thinking them roaches having a me. You feel me? Don't be ashamed about where you came from. I tell you, I ain't have nothing. Eating bread sandwiches, hot dog and bologna. Some of you niggas act like you ain't never ate no motherfucking hot dog. You get on the internet, man, I don't fuck with no glizzy. Man, shut your ass up, nigga. All you ate was hot dog when you was coming up. But you niggas get on the internet and try to, man, you know, we be eating good, big steaks. Nigga probably ate a steak once in his motherfucking life. And that's the time he took a picture. Hey, y'all see your boy at Root Chris in that big steak? Yeah, shut your ass up, nigga. That's your first time ever going to Root Chris. Niggas be out here lying, bro. Knowing they ain't living like that. Nigga done spent all his money for one fucking night. Stop trying to live a life that is not real, dog. Eventually gonna catch up to you, bruh. Stress. Y'all know I be saying that word wrong. Stress, or whatever that goddamn word is. Stress kill, dog. And I'm telling you, bro. Hey, man, bruh. I don't allow my lady to go through that. I keep it real. Keep it real with a G. Keep it real with a G. Nah, man, you ain't gonna hide nothing. If we go through something, we gonna go through it and we gonna fight together to come up out that hole. That's how the life is. You see, I said it. I said stress. Man, you know what I'm talking about, goddamn. Fuck you, dog. Hey, I can't spell that good. Guess what? I ain't no dummy, though. I might can't spell shit. See, I don't hide. You can't joke me. Because I done already joked myself. And I work to get better. You can't hurt me if I already know my flaws. And I accept my flaws. I got my hairline. I got a little thing over here. You know, he had to make sure he get that shit right, or else my hairline be looking fucked up sometimes. I got gray hair. But I'm a bad motherfucker. Don't I look good? To the ladies in the chat, don't I look good? Come on, boy. I'm a bad motherfucker. You know I look good. Shit. Everybody want me, but I'm taking. You know, catch me on the flip side. You feel me? Like I said, man, we have to embrace the real about us. We have to embrace the real. Instead of trying to live a life that is not us. Because when we get exposed, nigga, you ready to commit suicide when they find out. Man, they found out I live over there. And I live over and I drive it. Nigga, you should have been real about yours. Some of these niggas right now, if they was to get exposed by who they really is, they'll fucking hide for 90 days. You know what? I might goddamn it start tracking some of these niggas. Man, you nigga ready to kill you when you expose who they really is in their real life. They're free ready to fight you if you expose who they really are. Fuck is they talking about, dog? He said, what happened to my hair? What you mean? I got gray hair. You know, I'm wise. I'm a wise young nigga. Yeah, I've been blessed by God, boy. The ladies love it too. They be like, oh, you're a young, handsome man. Oh, you got some gray hair. And you know, I like them cougars too. You know, but luckily, like I said, y'all lucky I'm off the market. Because I was out there. Oh, them cougars used to love your boy. Oh, you got that gray hair? Oh, you a smart gentleman, huh? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Your lead. You only want to protect your image, but the image isn't even real. And I don't need anyone to feel sorry for me, Pops. I'm truly a man of God. If you are really a man of God, then you will prevail in the end, even when I share my truth. Master P questioned Romeo's motives in another Instagram post. I thought this was about DJ Twitch and about my daughter's death. This is heartbreaking. You just exposed that this is really about money. I worked hard to get my family out the ghetto. Every time I fall off, I got up and went to work. I didn't blame anyone for my failures.
What's good?
You started this social media rant. So what's your plan besides showing the world you're entitled, spoiled at 30 plus, and throwing a tantrum on social media? But what do you think about this whole beef between Master P and his son, Romeo Miller? Let us know.
Master P, get that boy his goddamn money. That boy want his goddamn checks. I might want to hear that other bullshit you talking about. Get that boy his money. All right, man. I'm gonna move forward from it, but that's my take on it, man. Let me play this one more time, y'all. This coming from somebody who we thought and think to be highly successful. Let me play this one more time.
You have more money than we have, Fantasia.
You don't know that.
Okay.
A lot of artists that you see, they look like they have it. And we smile and we come out and we put on a good show. But in real life, some of them are struggling. And we don't have it. I'm just now building myself back up. I lost everything twice. So I cook my own food. I don't need no chef. I'm from North Carolina. My grandma.
I just wanted y'all to hear that one more time. Pay that goddamn boy, man. Just because you somebody's father, you should not be able to take their money. I don't care. As for me, I'm not looking at it as it's about the money. I'm looking at the fact that the image that we display. That's what I'm more so concerned with. The fact that what he said was, we go out here, my daddy is putting on this image for the world. But the truth is, he got kids dealing with suicidal thoughts and depression. But he was able to go out here and show the world love because he want to keep his image up. Hold on, bro. Y'all think this is a game or something? Let me show you. My bad. I keep muting my mic. I'm not so concerned with the business side of it. I'm trying to show y'all how we try to go out here and show this image to the world that we got everything undercover. I mean, we got everything covered and we got everything going so good. But behind closed doors, man, we have family members that are hurting, that are wanting us and to talk to us about the real. Like, they ain't even show the clip where the nigga said he never been able to see his contract. I don't know where I seen that shit. I think that was on the Shade Room. But we're gonna move on from that story, man. That's my take on the Romeo story.
Bello on the